things first, I got for you. We're gonna start with some sports stuff. Said I've been sick too. Yeah, it's something going around. So yeah, if I don't sound as high energy today, that's why. I'm working through it. I'm just like congested a little bit still, but like I'm okay now. What up, Ace? So yeah, first thing we're gonna start with is sports today because we playing some, I was gonna say Madden, college football 25. Bruh, get away from me. Get a job. Thank you. I want to open up the stream with some sports news. Bronny James has been in the headlines. Drafted 55th overall. Averaged 4 points at USC. Snubbed a lot of people out of the McDonald's All-American spot. Just last night, he scored a record high 12 points. Undisputed did a 20-minute segment saying that he broke through. He's next up. But overall, he's been hitting his average 2, 3, 4 points. Matter of fact, the first 3 games he did 2, 3, and then 4 points. And then he had his breakthrough 12-point game. He's been kind of getting dragged on the internet. It's mainly LeBron's fault. It's unfortunate because he seems like a nice kid. But this is what happens when nepotism comes into play. Obviously, you're going to piss a lot of people off. You're in the league, guaranteed $8 million. Most people who are drafted 55 overall, they don't get that. And then it doesn't help either when you get on, I said Bronny for Rookie of the Year, when you get on the internet and you get interviewed by NBA 2K and they ask you what your overall should be. He should have said brown shirt, 60 overall. I haven't proven anything. I was injured. Not injured, but I had an illness mostly last year because he had cardiac arrest. People forget that too. Then he came back and averaged 4 points. He should have gave a humble answer. But instead, when asked by NBA 2K, he said,
what should be your NBA 2K rating?
I feel like I deserve a respectable 80, 81, yeah.
What should be your
what have you done? Now, remember, when Zion came into the league, I think they gave him like an 85 or something like that. That was a big deal. Like, if you don't play 2K, in order to have a viable character online, they have to be at least in the 80s. So for you to say that, like, you should come into NBA 2K and, yeah, this nigga thinks he's worth 200K VC. And 80 is basically all your primary stats are matched out, are basically maxed out. It's just like your secondary stats, maybe like your vert. Your stamina isn't 100% there. But if you put all your stat points in the three-pointer at an 80, it's usually near max or max. So remember Zion, and Zion was one of the most hyped up prospects in a long time. That was a big deal. He came in at like an 85. This man said an 81. It's one of those things. It's like, just to protect your mental health and your legacy, you got to be careful. We need LeBron. You're a billionaire. Give your son some PR training. I know this is supposed to be for fun, but people are going to use this against him. I'm just saying. Like, have y'all seen those mixtapes on the For You page of TikTok where like people do like R&B and like rap music to like different like basketball mixtapes and like that different like players and shit like that? I could see somebody putting together a mixtape where they get that interview of JJ Redick where he says, "Don't be mistaken, Bronny earned this. Bronny earned this, okay?" Like y'all seen that interview at the Lakers press day? I could see somebody starting off a mixtape with that and then going into Bronny's lowlights of him just airballing and shit like that. You got to be careful. And at the end, the way I would edit it, at the end, I deserve to be an 81 overall. After doing all the airballs and shit, you got to chill. He has PR training. The 2K interview is nothing. You can tell he's trolling. Oh, look at Ace being in you know what, Ace, you're a Lakers fan. So whatever you say, you're a LeBron sexual, okay? Whatever you say doesn't matter because we know you're going to side with the Lakers. For those unaware, the Los Angeles Lakers, they drafted a kid that averages a 40% from three. Been averaging like 20 points in the summer league. Does anybody care? No. All we care about is Bronny's 4 points. I repeat, the Lakers drafted somebody by the name of Dalton who averages 40% from three. Does anybody care? No. 4 points. And if you think about it, it makes sense because just the other day, Team USA battled Australia and we only beat them by 6 points. And if it came down to it and we were tied with them, you know what would make the difference? Bronny's 4 points. Makes sense. Team USA, Bronny. Yo, shout out to Timbo with the sub. Appreciate it. He's trolling here? Sure. In other sports news. Oh, and then world-renowned content creator. Yeah, I saw the Serbia USA game. Yes, sir. Team USA finally looked like Team USA. I'll say this. I think that we can remove the communist tag off of Joel Embiid for now. For now. He had 2 games where he was starting to look a little communist. But he showed up in game 3. So when the real games kick off in Paris, we will be watching him. He's still on communist watch. But I'll remove the communist tag off of him. Still on fraud watch, though. You're not off the hook that easy. He said LeBron's a Frenchman. LeBron. I seen that joint, the RDC World joint.
Nigga, please.
In referring to Bronny. In other sports news, 12-year deal is signed to bring the first Olympic esports games to Saudi Arabia. Not a 4-year, not an 8-year, because you know the Olympics happens every 4 years. I think it would have been better to do an 8-year deal. Like, let's try it a couple times. They signed a 12-year deal to bring it to Saudi Arabia. Because you don't know if this is going to work out. This is a big investment. It has just been announced that Saudi Arabia will begin the proving ground for the inaugural Olympic esports game in 2025. This landmark revelation comes off the back of a 12-year deal signed with the Saudi Arabia Esports Federation. Presently, the Esports World Cup is taking place in Riyadh, but the Olympic Esports Games will be something else entirely. This is a result of a collaboration between Thomas Bach, the president of IOC, and the Prince of Oil in Saudi Arabia. I'm definitely trying to go as a trainer. I don't mind training the esports athletes. Damn, Ace is trying to get a free trip to Saudi Arabia. You know what they do out there in the Middle East. If you're just coming in, I'm getting over a sickness, so sorry if I'm coughing and I sound congested. I was feeling good enough to talk today, but we're struggling. He said TBH at the Olympics. I'll be a shoutcaster. National teams and pride are still under development in esports, but I am certain this will change over time. This is a big step for the sport, not so much for the short-term impact, but the long-term prospect. I don't work for free. I bet. Middle East is actually event friendly to people of color. Who's talking about that though? Who's talking anything about race? We know the Middle East is very, very friendly to people of color, especially women of color. On Instagram, very friendly. You can go out there and get pissed and shit on for a free trip to Qatar. Very friendly. The Prince of Oil, they definitely have some crazy fetishes out there. So I don't even know. What are you talking about? We know. This is a huge deal to see the first ever esports game play out in Saudi Arabia next year. Speaking of the partnership, IOC's Thomas Bach touched on some key concerns. By partnering with Saudi's NOC, we have also ensured that the Olympic values are respected, in particular with regard to the game titles on the program, the promotion of gender equality, and engagement with the young audience, which is embracing esports. Did you catch COVID? No. The Ice Spice treatment. What? Did Ice Spice do something that I missed? What? Can't wait to see the stoning side of it. I don't know if I believe any of this right here, but we'll see. We'll see. What games y'all want to see played? What games y'all want to see played? College football? Is that sports news fear here? Once Russell Westbrook clears waivers, the expectation is that he'll join the Denver Nuggets as a free agent. It's always sad to see great players. I feel like Russell Westbrook's in his like Shaq era. Remember when Shaq was like on a new team every year? It's a shame. He should have never been with the Lakers. He was never a good fit, and I felt like it was just like downhill from there. We'll see, though. We'll see. It'll be interesting how this plays out with Jokic, because Jokic operates in the paint. He clogs the paint up. That'll be interesting. His fam in LA. That don't mean it was a good fit for the team. Olympic is a crazy name for esports. Why not just call it a World Cup? Well, I mean, you got the Winter Olympics, got the Summer Games, and then now you got the Esports Olympics. Shout out to Ethos with the raid. Surprised you're not playing Flintlock unless I missed it. I've been playing it off stream, but I haven't been streaming. I've been sick. But isn't the EWC going on right now? I don't even know. The Esports World Cup? If it is, I don't know. I need to get some tissues. Hold up, y'all. I gotta clear my sinuses. Oh shit. The amount of people trashing Flintlock and calling it DEI is just pathetic. I've been playing it. It's all right. I think I got like 4 or 5 hours on it. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's a Game Pass game. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. In other more positive news, College Football 25 reportedly pulls in as many as 700,000 players its first day of early access period, which means it's probably going to pass 1 million when it opens. It's still in early access as of today, which is Thursday. But tomorrow, Friday, it opens up to everybody else. So people are excited. I've been watching reviews. It does look good. That's why I'm going to try it out. Every review that I've seen, people say it's much more fast-paced, fun, lots of different plays because of the different schools, different play styles, which adds a lot of depth to the game. I've seen nothing but positive reviews mainly. I've seen people say there's like a couple bugs and glitches here and there, but like people really like it. Are you gonna get a full review from me? No, I'm not a football expert. Just playing it for shits and giggles. It's on Game Pass, not to my knowledge. Can vouch it's sweet as fuck. Ethos is liking it. Yeah, I knew it must have been good because Ethos posted a screenshot in the group chat. Even Ethos is playing it. You know, he don't play no sports games. So I will say, enjoy this moment. Educated guess, college football will be good for the next 3 years probably, because if people like this is the foundation. Next year is just going to be an iteration on the foundation, and the next year and the next year. So the next maybe 2 or 3 years is probably going to be really good, and then the real test is probably in the next 5 years to see if they can keep innovating it. So enjoy this, because this is EA, guys. I hate to be that guy, but this is EA. The 2K effect. Yeah, I hate to be that guy. Let's enjoy the moment. Can you play as Ace? I don't know. They got an all-time Syracuse team? So yeah, shout out to them. GI should start a dynasty. Maybe the subs can join. I don't even know what that means. EA Sports FC is implementing a paid season pass for Ultimate Team Career Mode and Pro Clubs. In bad news, EA Sports FC 25 will introduce a paid season pass along its free track for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, blame 2K, blame 2K, blame 2K. Another $70 game is adding a season pass. The premier tier pass will be persistent across career mode, pro clubs, and ultimate team, and dish out packs, players, and cosmetic customization items. The premium tier will be available for purchase with both FC points and ultimate team coins, and will function similar to the current free season track in FC 24's ultimate team, where the ultimate team players complete objectives to earn XP and unlock rewards like coin boost, player packs, and special player icons. Ooh, this is a slippery slope, man. Has the NBA 2K community ruined gaming? Let's discuss this hard-hitting topic in the comment section. Guess that means Madden's gonna add one too? Probably. And don't be surprised, college football fans, don't be surprised if this comes to it too. Is there any mode in college football where like it has heavy microtransactions? In screenshots sent by VG24, the premium tier appears as a reward. There is, oh yeah, it's coming to college football too. That's why I said enjoy college football while it is the way it is. This year, they're going to be super pro-consumer. And then once they get comfortable and they see they have a player base, they're going to start fucking people over. It's EA. The free tier would essentially be what players see in the game today. It's going to be bullshit. Blue skin, red skin, purple skin. All the good stuff is going to be behind the premium tier. Like, you can go back in the game and see the free tier as it would be in the 24. Then the premium pass is something that we'll be adding on top. That'll be shared things across clubs, career. Yeah, we know. At the high level, there will be nothing in the paid tier that can be earned in the free tier. Translation, we're not going to work that hard on the Game Pass. I mean, not on the Game Pass, but on the Battle Pass, but we still want you to buy it. There's no exclusive rewards that'll mean you'll have to do that. We're going to have player packs, that sort of thing, and clubs customization options. The Battle Pass is going to be trash, man. There's going to be weekly rewards. Oh, my God. Just go. I would not be opposed if sports games released every other year or every other year. Just go. They're going live service. Just go live service. What I think they should do, college football 25, people love it, right? Split the teams. Take 3/4 of the development team that's working on college football and this FIFA shit, right? And have them working on the new game. That new game will not come out for 2 or 3 years. In the meantime, take 1/4 of that team and put them on DLC updates. Say, put a bunch of ideas on the wall and say, this is what we're going to work on for. This is going to be the major upgrade come next football season. And you pay $20 to get that update. And they'll do that for 2 years. Every year there will be a major update and some roster updates. And then on that 3rd year, they're going to come out with the new one. So the next big one would be, I don't know, college football 28 or 27, whatever. You see what I'm saying? This is disgusting. But nope, every year they want to put out a new game. They want to put out a premium battle pass. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yo, you 2K niggas are ruining gaming. I told you niggas not to buy that battle pass. Niggas bought it. And not only did they buy it, then you had some of the biggest content creators buying the pass. And then I don't know if you guys know, you can buy the battle pass and then you can also buy the levels. You don't have to earn anything. I think it was like $70 to max out the battle pass. So $20, $70 for the game, and then $70 for the max out the battle pass. And mad creators are doing this shit. My team, 75% of 2K's income is from microtransactions. So if you buy the game and stop playing it, they will notice. Like, I understand it's the only basketball game on the market. I'm guilty of buying the game myself too, but if I don't like it, I stop playing that shit. I don't spend exuberant amounts of money. That's how you stick it to them. Just stop playing the game. Stop spending money. But nope. Now this shit is bleeding into other games. Haven't been here since you had dreads and you started doing the GI podcast. Great to have finally made a stream. Your timeline doesn't match up. I had dreads like 5 years ago. The GI podcast started 10 years ago. Just say, happy to be here, man. Welcome back, bro. Old heads is the problem. Old heads? By y'all definition, I'm an old head. Old heads are not the problem. I'd argue it's more young niggas. Please stop. Please stop. Because the old heads are more financially responsible. They usually have families. What are you talking about, bro? All these streamers and these kids watching these streamers, they're young. No, stop. Stop. This nigga said the financially responsible adults is the problem. No. By your logic, okay, and this is how because I don't have any data backing this up. This is more of like an educated guess. But by your logic, if it's my generation's fault, the reason microtransactions are a problem, how come microtransactions weren't a problem when I was a kid? When I was a kid, you'd buy the game and you just get it. Because that was the standard. You know when that became a problem? Around that 360 PS3 era when the microtransactions came into play. The younger generation, the Gen Z. Y'all was eating that shit up. Please stop. It's the iPad kids. Please stop. You said the logic is logicking, right? Let's bring critical thinking back, chat. This nigga went straight to it. It's the old head's fault. Stop. Y'all was quick. The facts, you had to unlock the characters through gameplay, and we enjoyed that. Y'all don't like earning the characters. We paid for full DLCs with hours. Like, yeah, and then when we did, we paid for full DLCs. We paid for Layers of the Shadow Broker. That's what we paid for. Yeah, instant gratification is a real issue. That is not the older generation. Most of the younger generation, they can't sit through a single player game. They said that shit is ass because it got cutscenes, world building, lore. Please stop. Please stop. Yeah, and you know, I don't really be on that shit, but like he asked for it in the comment section. He asked for it. He asked for it. I had to get you on that one. I'm not gonna let you spread that lie. I'm telling you, that's the wreck. D-Star. 2K has been around since Dreamcast. I've been playing it since it was on Dreamcast when AI was on the cover. By your logic. You know how, matter of fact, I'm gonna back it up with even more data. You know how I know it was the young niggas' fault? 2K has been around since the Dreamcast. 25 years, right? Stick with me. When did VC come into play? 2K14? What era was that? The PS4, the Xbox One. That's your generation, the younger generation. It's not the old heads buying this shit, bro. You playing Concord beta today? Nah. We going to college today. We going back to college. 2K used to be little bro. You used to be able to play the game. And they called you a hater for calling it out. I've been calling this shit out since the beginning, yeah. I've been calling this shit out. I've been calling 2K a problem since 2K13, 14. Whenever they first introduced VC, and a lot of the younger generation said I was a hater, just embrace it. You don't know what you fucking talking about. A lot of your favorite content creators that are younger, they used to be on Twitter in their YouTube videos calling me stupid. I ain't gonna say no names. Clowning their audience, saying that they were broke because they didn't want to buy VC. It's literally the younger 2K community. The niggas who swear that 2K15 and 16 are the greatest 2Ks of all time. And in my opinion, I think that shit is nostalgia. It's their childhood, because it's like these niggas forgot about the demigod glitch, park cards. Cut it out. You don't got no data. I got talking points to back up what I'm talking about. You just saying, no, it's the old heads, the old heads. Nah, your logic doesn't make any sense. The iPad kids using mommy and daddy's money with no supervision is also a factor, which is the iPad kids. It's the younger ones. Yeah, there's been numerous articles, reports of these iPad kids doing this shit. I only buy games without microtransactions or for PC or Game Pass. Got to be a good consumer. Like I said, I've put this clip in there as like, I hate to do it because like I don't want people thinking I'm picking on the dude or like I have a problem with him. But there's one content creator, his name was like Statistics or some shit like that. He looks like he's in his 20s. That ain't my age group. He was sitting on that show bragging about how he spent $20,000 on NBA 2K22 or 21 or whatever. And niggas is just sitting there like that's not normal. I don't care if you're a content creator and that shit is a tax write-off. It's not normal. It's not normal behavior. That ain't my age group. Let's see. FC25 locks in September launch date and reveals. Man, matter of fact, fuck this game. I don't even care about this shit no more. That shit made me mad with the damn battle pass. The point is, listen, this is what we want. This is what they want. Agree to disagree? We'll agree to disagree. This is what they want. They want us to fight amongst ourselves. The problem, the bottom line is, it's an issue. And the only way we can solve it is stop buying the shit. So until then, I doubt content creators seeing that type of money where they need 20K tax write-offs. I'm not to be an ass, but like I've looked at that dude's channel. I don't know people's finances. I don't know if it is a tax. It just seemed a little exorbitant. I was like, I don't know. I hate to tell you, TBH, but we're the minority. I disagree all the way. We don't have the problems in this First Descendant. Yeah, you do. There's a new sports game on the rise. 2K, watch out. Pickleball is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Let's check it out. For those of you unaware, pickleball is tennis for unathletic people. We got a gameplay reveal here. Bet you guys didn't hear about Pickleball 25, huh? Huh? Check it out. Pickleball Tour 25.
Right there with the drop ball.
Play singles and doubles.
We are thrilled.
Top spin is over.
Some of the best pickleball talent in the world.
Create your own pickleball, my player.
A phenomenal passing shot for the winner.
Yeah, what? Why this shit got a trap beat over it?
Firefight here.
These are pickleball legends.
It's Tierney on the backhand.
Overhead smashes and more. Available on Xbox. Oh, look. PS4 niggas, look. Is it coming to PS4? It's coming to PS4. Y'all can play Pickleball 25. Nintendo Switch. Hit the gritty. Yeah. This shit gonna be fire. I like how it just says Xbox. Like, which one? The Xbox One or the Series? I think we know it as a trap beat. Yeah, this shit is ass probably. You can play as Ben Johns, the #1 ranked male pickleball player in Honolulu. I didn't even know there were pickleball ranks. Shit coming to Xbox. Coming exclusively to the Xbox 360 arcade. Y'all remember that shit? Any sport you can play with jeans, I'm not taking seriously. Like, look how small the court is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody who's been playing tennis recently, like, I'm not interested. I know, Ace, you said you like it. I'm not playing this shit. This is pickleball is tennis for unathletic niggas. Tennis for niggas with bad knees who can't get across the court. I like being I like when my girl hits the ball and she hits it at an angle she thinks that I can't get. Hit a 420, hit a 4-2 across the fucking court. I hit it back and she get mad because she wasn't ready for me to hit it back. I like that shit. I don't want to be able to skip and fucking crawl. And it's good exercise too. But hey, if you like it, more power to you. One day I might try it. But I don't know. It doesn't look very interesting to me. TBH ever play this? Just know TBH knees are cooked pretty much. Yo, shout out to Joe Moons with the sub. Appreciating it. Hitting a 4-2 on a 20-meter court is crazy. You know it. You play tennis for a few games and look at you. I'm the champion. I'm the tennis champion of the world, bro. You look up the origins of pickleball. It's the whitest shit ever. Yeah, I mean, basketball was invented by a white man. What that got to do with anything, bro? The feeling you get when you hit the overhead smash, you know it. Basketball was invented by a white Canadian. What does that have to do with anything, bro? Just know when niggas get on pickleball, it's over. And then last but not least, in gaming sports news, NBA rookie has a GTA cheat code tatted on his arm. There's a lot of different ways to express your gamerhood. Mr. Terrence Shannon Jr. has a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas infinite ammo cheat on his arm. What's that doing for anybody? Pretty cool, right? I feel like he's gonna regret this like in 5 years. Dad, why do you have that? You said that's kind of hard, not gonna lie. Nah, I'm good off that. You say you a real shooter? Nah, cause like, and listen. This is good. This could be good or bad. If he becomes an all-star, NBA legend, champion, it could be good. But if he's throwing up bricks, you can't have you a real shooter cheat code on your arm. It could go either way. Yeah, if he can't shoot, that shit gonna look crazy. Can't be no Bronny James. You playing NCAA against the bros. If anybody want to play, I'm not scared. I do nothing but Samurai Blitz and Hail Marys. That's the sports news I got for y'all.